What's going on, guys? So here I have some Diamond Dynasty, and I decided to assemble the All-Stars again. If you don't know, I have like a 90+ overall team, and I always play pack and play, but I decided to bring back the studs and bring back Diamond Dynasty because there's gonna be another MLB The Show video right after this. I'm gonna be doing a bases loaded challenge against somebody. I'm gonna be bringing Road to the Show back. Like, I know baseball fans, you might have given up on me. You might have unsubscribed because I stopped making videos. I'm sorry. I had a month where it was hard for me. I was pumping out like 2 videos a night for a while on Diamond Dynasty. Like, consistently 2 videos a night. Like, and I was worn out like crazy. So when all these new games dropped, of course I'm going to go play them. I'm not saying I'm not going to be giving Madden anymore. It's just that I'm going to make sure I'm still consistent with MLB The Show. Let me know in the comments what you think a good schedule is and a good ratio of videos. And I'll go by that because honestly, I'm here just for you guys. I make videos that I think people will want to watch. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So if you saw in that first inning, you might be a little bit shocked at what went down. I actually got on base. So this is crazy because for the last like 8 games on Diamond Dynasty, it feels like I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if my guys are blind. I don't know if I need to check my vision. I think it could be a me vision thing because I don't think it's the virtual players. I don't think 99 overall Mike Trout is blind in the game and he's just missing. I think I'm just wicked early on some of these pitches. Like, I'm swinging before it comes out of the pitcher's hands. Like, the pitcher is getting the signal from the catcher and I'm already swinging. That's a little bit how it feels at some points. And here he gets clutch. He hits a base hit right down the line because this guy, he was not bad at all. He was pretty decent. I had Dallas Keuchel on the mound. I might have pronounced that wrong, and I'm sure if I did, I will hear from like 8 people in the comments that I did. And then he hits the gap, and I thought Mike Trout might be able to get to that, but he does not. So unfortunately, he is going to take the 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd, but then we get a ground ball to Tulo. And if you guys don't know, the Blue Jays just clinched the AL East. I'm going to be making a whole video on that. I am so hyped. Blue Jays Nation. If any Americans try and jump on the Blue Jays bandwagon, you know, I get that. Like, I wouldn't blame them. The Blue Jays are a pretty sick team, but like, there is a lot of Canadians who have been waiting a long time for this. When I say a long time, I mean like my whole lifetime. I've never seen a Blue Jays playoff game. I'm almost 19 years old, and I have never seen a Blue Jays playoff game. Just let that sink in and how big that is for this country, and how terrible that double play was. That I almost, see, and there, I'm not even pretending like I didn't just mess up. I just played this game and I just messed up, and it was not a double play. And then Tulo gets a super clutch base hit to score a run, and I like TULOWITSKI. I don't like him as much as Donaldson. Donaldson's MVP. Donaldson's got to be league MVP. That guy is. Every time I feel like I don't get to watch all the games right now because I'm super busy with university and football and everything, and my TV situation is not great here. I do not have really like a consistent way to be able to watch, but whenever I turn on the TV, no matter what, it's always Josh Donaldson hitting a home run. Every single time I turn on my, like, if I'm like, oh, here, let's go watch the Blue Jays in the lounge for a bit, Josh Donaldson hits a home run. That just seems how it is. And do you see that beer hand? Do you see that hashtag beer hand? That bear hand by D. Gordon, that was nuts. And then my catcher tries to do a nice spin thing there. He bombs it over the guy's head. So then, but I'm lucky that Mason Bumgarner is the worst base runner ever. He overruns second. I play slow pitch, and there's always that one guy in like the tournament who is so drunk and he just overruns all the bags. Or the guy who doesn't know the rules. There's always a guy who doesn't know the rules too, who will just sprint to second and just like sprint right through the bag, and everyone's like, what? Or here's another guy. I'm just going through the guys of slow pitch right now. The guy who doesn't know that you can actually run past first, who like stops at first to make sure it doesn't go over the bag. Like, oh, I mean, that's bringing back some slow pitch memories. And it makes me miss home a little bit thinking about slow pitch, because if you guys do not know, I'm sure you do, I am a lot of miles away from home. I am on the opposite side. I'm like the equivalent of LA to Florida, but like way further, like total opposite end. It's more like LA to Maine. I'd say it's like LA to Maine. That's the distance that I am from home, but it's not that bad, honestly. With Skype and stuff, it's pretty decent. So I'm done talking about my personal life for now, though, and let's get into this game. Here I try and steal with McClutchin, and McClutchin, that nickname I've had for so long. I gotta stop talking about stories, though. Maybe another video I'll talk about how that kind of came into effect. Here I hit a huge fly ball with Mike Trout, but he is out. Mike Trout going out, and then Tulo gets a base hit over the 3rd baseman's head to get on base. TULOWITSKI, I have like a 330 average with him in Diamond Dynasty, and then Bryce Harper gets a base hit up the middle. I don't think I've ever used that Bryce Harper card before. It's one of the cards. And then I don't know if his center fielder like actually messed that up or if it's leggy, because sometimes when it's leggy, this game just goes on crack. Like it is all over the place. And then Dallas Keuchel grounds out to shortstop. He throws on to second. So the score is 2-2. And he starts off this inning with a base hit right through the third baseman and shortstop. That's what I used to always do in baseball. That was my base hit area. And then he does it again back to back. So he has runners on first and second. And he's got the momentum going for him right now. Like the momentum is swinging in his favor. He hits a little chopper to my guy. I throw it to second, on to first. But D. Gordon gets hit and throws it out of play, unfortunately. So the score is 3-2. And then luckily D. Gordon gets that on the back. Forehand. But Bagwell wasn't on the bag. Where were you, Bagwell? Like, it's in your name. Your name is Bagwell. Get on the bag. And then I was so messed up from that I go full retard in right field. And he scores a couple runs on that to make this game almost out of reach. I was so mad when that happened. Like, words can't describe how mad I am. He makes it 6-2, and then he gets a base hit right up the middle. So that's gonna make this super duper uber difficult. And then it's a ground ball right to the pitcher. I field on my backhand, throw on to first, and you will see I do get a chance in the last inning to get something going. Tulowitzki, it's a deep ball to right, and I do not get the last at bat. It wouldn't show for some reason, but I do end up losing this game. Please drop a like for more Diamond Dynasty, and thank you guys so much for watching.